Hello everyone. Let's start with the topic soil as a resource. So before starting with this topic, so let us understand the meaning of soil. Can we say it as the upper layer of the earth crust, skin of the earth crust, or we can say that it as a mixture of organic and inorganic matter that support life system. Okay, so soil, whether it is a renewable or non-renewable resource, it is a renewable natural resource and it support the plant growth. It is a medium of plant growth and it support different types of living organisms. And what all are the factors that affect the soil formation? It is a relief, parent rock, climate, vegetation, and other form of life and time are important factor in the formation of soil. So relief, it affect the accumulation of soil. It affect the accumulation of soil. Accumulation of soil in the same in the slopy region, the soil accumulation it will be less, as the erosion it will be more, and in the flat region the accumulation it will be more. Okay, so accumulation of soil it is determined by relief. Parent rock it determine the texture, color, chemical properties of the soil. Climate, vegetation, all these factor it affect the humus content, and the thickness of the soil it is determined by time. So these all are the factors that help in the formation of soil. And moving ahead, in our country you have basic on the basis of texture, age, this the classification of soil. You have six types of soil in our country. So starting with alluvial soil. So maximum amount of soil, maximum in content, it is alluvial soil only. That is 43%. So maximum amount of soil, it is alluvial soil, and mostly it is found in the northern plain, the entire northern plain. Okay, so the entire northern plain. So here you have the northern plain, the entire northern plain. It is occupied with this. It is made of alluvial soil only, and it is made by this big river system, that is Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga. So this alluvial soil it is made by Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga, and adding to it we can found this alluvial soil in the eastern plain also, and here it is you can find it in you have Mahanadi, right, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So in this region also you can find this alluvium deposit. Fine. So and in the pigment plains means at the foothill of the mountains. So pigment plains, so foothill of the mountains, yeah, gentle slopy region. So at the foothill of the mountain, here the soil it is coarse, right? And according to the age, alluvial soil can be classified as bunker and kadar. Bunker, so bunker means old alluvium. So I am writing it here. So old alluvial soil, that is bunker, and kadar it is new alluvial soil. So as it is new, it is more fertile as compared to bunker, and bunker it consists of conker also. So you learnt it in 9th class also, that as per age we classified it as 4 types. Here it will be 2. Okay, so moving ahead, and about nutrients, so it is rich in potash, phosphoric, and lime. And type of crops it support it, you have sugarcane, you have paddy, you have wheat, right, pulse crop. So this all are the crops, and as the region it is more fertile, the soil it is more fertile, it is densely populated region also, the northern, you had the northern plain. And moving ahead, second type of soil, black soil, it is known as regur soil. It is also known as black cotton soil. Yeah, as you know, it is black in color, black cotton soil. And yeah, the formation it depend on two things. So one is parent rock, right, and the another one is climatic condition. So these two factor it determine the formation of black soil. And in India it is made up of lava flow, and you can found it in Deccan Trap region, right? In the Deccan Trap region you can find, like you have Maharashtra. Saurashtra means south of Gujarat, Central Plateau region, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, and some part of Godavari and Krishna Valley. There you can find black soil. Fine. And the nutrients content, it is rich in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash, and the lime, but it is poor in phosphoric content. Okay, so as I said, rich and poor, it is poor in phosphoric content, and when it is dry, it develops cracks, which help in the aeration of the soil. Aeration of the soil means it helps soil to breathe, right? And adding to it, when it is wet, when the soil it is wet, it became too sticky, right? And which made it difficult to work also, unless, right, it unless tilled immediately after the first shower or during the pre-monsoon shower. So moving to the third type of soil, that is red and yellow soil. Why it is red in color? Because of the presence of iron oxide. And why it is yellow in color? Because of, we can say, when it is in hydrated form, when then it is yellow in color. So it develop in igneous rock. Okay, so where you have this low rainfall, and you can understand like this, you can find it in the part of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Piedmont region of the Western Ghats. Okay, so Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and the Piedmont zone of the Western Ghats. There you can find red and yellow soil, and I already said this thing, that why it is red in color and why it is yellow in color. So fourth type of soil, you have laterite soil, which derive from the Latin word later, which means brick. And here the type of climate where we can find laterite soil, tropical and subtropical climate. Fine. And this soil, it is formed as a result of leaching. Leaching means when all the nutrients, when they are leached away from the soil, when they are removed from the soil, right? So, and why the nutrients are leached away? It is due to heavy rain. Mostly, generally speaking, this soil, it is depleted in nutrients, and it is low in humus. But the soil where this type of soil, when it is found in deciduous and evergreen forest, there the humus content, it is rich. Fine. So laterite soil. Then after that, in the semi-arid region, this type of soil, it has poor humus content, and after proper method, after proper techniques in the states, in the southern state, like you have Karnataka, you have Kerala, you have Tamil Nadu, you have Andhra Pradesh, right? So all the southern state, after the proper techniques, after soil conservation technique, there uh, they are practicing cultivation here. They grew cashew nuts. Then this type of soil, it support coffee, then tea, right? So it is used for growing coffee and tea. And moving ahead, you have arid soil. So arid soil color, it vary from red to brown, and sandy in structure, texture, and more saline in nature. That's why it help in soil also, salt, common salt is also obtained by evaporation, right? It lack in humus and moisture, and the concave layer, it restrict the infiltration of water also. Infiltration of water means it does not allow the groundwater to reach the soil, right? Because of this concave, you had this the groundwater, it is not able to reach the soil. After proper irrigation, this soil became cultivable, and here in the western Rajasthan, you can see mustard. Then after that, you have cumin seeds. All are, so the type of crops which are grown in the western region. Then moving ahead, forest soil found in the mountainous region, all the mountainous region, mountain region. Okay, and adding to it, mountain region in the sense, you can say Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, then after that, moving down, you have Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim. Then after that, Arunachal Pradesh, and in the valley side, the soil, it is loamy, right? And in the upper slope, you have the soil, it is coarse grain, and in the lower part, we can say the alluvial soil, the soil found in the lower part of the valley, particularly on the river's terrace and alluvial fans, are fertile. So in the lower parts, it is more fertile as compared to the upper slopy region. So last topic, soil erosion and soil conservation. So when you have the denudation of the soil cover, denudation means about removal of the soil cover, and subsequently washing down is described as soil erosion. Okay? So the removal of soil cover, it may be due to human factor or due to nature factor, like because of overgrazing, because of deforestation, because of over mining, because of this construction activity. When it is the soil cover, it is removed, then of course it is because of human, right? So natural factor, like you have wind erosion, glaciers, water erosion, right? So you have the natural factor also. So you have this word ravines. Ravines, that bad land which is unfit for cultivation in the Chambal region, it is what we call as ravines. Gully erosion means when the water, when the running water, like you can see, when the running water, when it cut a deep channel, this is gully erosion. Sheet erosion means when the topsoil is washed away, that is what we call as sheet erosion. So what are the factors? As I said earlier also, these all are the factor uh, because of which you have soil erosion. And adding to it, so soil erosion, it is also due to defective method of farming, plowing in a wrong way. This also cause soil erosion. Okay, so how we can conserve it, right? Conserve it in the sense, we can say what are the techniques that we can adopt to preserve our soil. Okay, so first one is about, you have plowing along the contour line. Okay, so here plowing along the contour line means plowing parallelly along the contour line. Okay, instead of plowing up and down. And the second method by which we can prevent the soil erosion is terrace cultivation. In Assam state, we can find when the mountain, it is cut into step, then the cultivation, it is practiced. So terrace cultivation is another method by which we can prevent soil erosion. Then after that, strip farming, when the large field, it is cut into strip. Then after that, when the cultivation, it is practiced. Okay? Then you have shelter beds in the coastal region. We can find planting lines of trees to create shelter. So shelter beds, it is also another way. In the coastal region, we can find the shelter beds. And adding to it, more method, you have mulchings, you have rock dams when rocks are piled up, right? So that we can prevent erosion. Mulching, when when you cover this root with all the organic matters, that is mulching. So this all are, and you learn contour plowing, you have contour barrier also, like rock dams, you have contour barrier also. These all are the methods. I hope that it is clear to all of you. Thank you.